Flosstube, welcome back to my video and my channel. My name is Daphne, and today we are going to do the end of year WIP parade. Oh, excuse me. This will be all of my current works in progress, sorry. Some of them have not received any stitches put on them in 2022, but that's okay. It is what it is. As you can see right here, there's all the projects that we're going to go through today. So, and first is just by bag size. I'm not going particular order or anything like that, so just bag size. In this steampunk bag, this was from the Black Needle Society bi-monthly subscription box, we have the Frosted Pumpkin Under the Sea Sal. All pieces have been released now, and this is where this one is. I still have part 9 and part 10 to do, so this will most likely be a finish in 2023. And this was just on the called for, using the called for everything, because I bought it as a kit from the Frosted Pumpkins. And next one in this bag, once again, Black Needle Society bi-monthly subscription box. This one here is my Songs of Summer, or Song of Summer, Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Donna Gelsinger, and I'm just in here. This one was a new start for 2022, so I have no before photo. And this is on 28 count, 1/1, full cross with the called for DMC. And, oh, whoops, hang on here. Now we got a little there we go. Pulled the needle through the fabric. So now I gotta carefully undo this so that I don't. Okay, one more. Yep. Let me go through this way. Okay. No, yep. Okay. There we go. So here is where this one is currently. They said 28 count, easy guy, easy grid, Lugana, 1/1 full cross. I believe it's almost 2 pages going down that I've completed in 2022. And this one is one of my pieces that will get worked on in 2023. One of my focus pieces for one of my groups. So there's that one. And then the next one I have here, another Black Needle Society bag, bi-monthly subscription box. And this one in here is the Hands-On Designs Waffle Lot. And I'm planning to make this whole thing, but I'm just working on this band. This is doing it on with the, I believe, I might have changed colors, but it's 32 count Belfast linen. This one did not get any love this year for 2022. And this is where we are at. Just slowly working across this little thing. I might take it and do the top or the bottom just to give myself a little bit of variety, because I think that's what put me off of it, was doing the same thing over and over again. Another Black Needle Society bag, bi-monthly subscription box. And this one here is a birth sampler. I do not have a picture of it, but I can show you where I'm at. This one is on Fortnight Fabrics Carcum. It was a exclusive monthly fabric for Fortnight from Crazy Annie's. And here is where this one is. You can't see it in camera, but you can definitely see it in person. It does blend a little bit, but not too bad. This will be the name, Then there's a creature here that I'm not going to say because the person that this is for probably watches my channel. And then the birth information will be down here. And I'm using my own colors for this one. This was a new start for 2022. And here is what my colors are. I've got Gentle Arts. There's no name because this was a limited edition from the box, from subscription box. And then another Gentle Art limited edition. And then we've got Almond M&M's Nautilus. And then we have got Mystical Diamond Art, Dreaded Pirate Roberts, and Almond M&M's Sherlock, and then just a couple DMCs. So these ones here were bi-monthly subscription box threads that I'm using for this particular project. So we gotta fold this up here so we can get it back into the thing. This one I would like to get finished in 2023, but we'll see. No. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. The next one here we have is Sunflowers by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Marianne Bloom. I am working up in this section over here. So, with the called for DMCs on I believe it's 28 count, 1/1 full cross. This was another project that I was using this piece for a lot, 2021, and I just UFO'd the project because this was big enough. So here is where this one is at for the end of 2022. I was doing it in 10 by 10 blocks, and then I changed it over to picking the color that's the symbol that's not stitched, and just going with that until that thread runs out. So I'm working across 2 pages here, and this blue line here is the page line. So it's technically I'm just working across the first 2 pages, and I've got some done on the next row of pages down here. So I'm not sure if I'll continue going over this way or if I'll work down here. We'll see when I pull it out for this year. So that is Sunflowers. And the next one I got here is, it's another Heaven and Earth Designs. I knew that. This is the Snowman Stocking. I don't have a cover photo, but I can put one in here. Called for DMCs, 1/1. Not sure what floss this, fabric this is. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. But this is where this is at for 2022. This will be another focus piece for one of my challenge groups for the year of 2023. So this is where this one is for the end of 2022. And that needle minder is Black Needle Society as well. Their bi-monthly subscription box. And next one here is we got Pandemic by Long Dog Samplers. And this is being stitched on with Mrs. Aseda Silk and Hydrangea. I'm still on my first hank. I bought 2, not knowing what I would need. But I haven't even gone through the first section that I cut out, because I got 2 more sections here. So, first time using silks as well. And this is on 30 count Barley Corn by Access Commodities. And this got pretty good progress this year for 2022. this is where it is currently at. I did make it to the 50%, approximately the 50% mark. So, this is doing this 1/1 on the 30 count. This one will get work on it again this year, as well as one of my focus projects for one of my groups. And then here is another project. I pulled this one out for some stitching in December of this year, of 2022, for 12 days of stitching. This is Elsa Williams' Winter Chores. It's a full kit that I bought off of one of my friends when she was destashing her entire cross-stitch collection. So this is what we've got. And everything's called for fabric, called for floss. I think it's 14 count. And this is where we are at for 2022. I'm starting over here working on the sled and the farmer and then the horse as well. Just needed a little break from, the sky. I'll come back over here and do a little bit of sky, do this, do sky, you just keep going back and forth. There's little bits of stitching down below here, and I gotta do fill in some more backstitch and stuff, but this little boy here, he's all completely complete. His backstitch and all the horses are complete with their backstitch. The fence here is, I think, almost complete. This all here is complete as well. So this is Winter Chores. Been enjoying this one. It's a little different going from like the 28 to the 14, but it's okay. Breaks up the variety. This one here is QS Stitch in Time Holiday, Heaven and Earth Designs, Amy Stewart. This is the very bottom corner of the big Stitch in Time. And called for DMC 28 count, I believe. 28 count, 1/1 full cross. This was a focus piece last year. It is not a focus piece this year. Giving myself a little bit of a break. And let me just put these over here. Tuck those up there. Here is where we are at this year with this one now. We did get quite a bit stitched. This is a page and a little bit of the very last row of pages on this one. So here is a QS Holiday, a Stitch in Time. I love that snowman. His little red scarf. So many different colors of red in that scarf. Still love the snowman. There might be times that I take this out and work on it, but it will not be one that gets work every single month. These I just take a little break from a couple of the ones that I worked on. Well, this one that I worked on last year. And the next one here is Hope and Strength by Glendon Place. This was her freebie when the pandemic started in 2021. I looked on her website and I could not see it, so I'm not sure if this is still available. This is just a black and white copy. I'm not using beads. I'm doing this all full cross stitch. And I changed colors to meet what I had in stash. And this is 32 count Belfast linen. And this one got some significant progress this year because it was on my board, my WIP Go board. So I did get some good work in it. So here we are for 2022. Just starting to get the words in on the first page here. This border is completely filled in all the way. And the lion there, he's completely done as well. So Like I said, I'm just using colors that were close to the bead colors and that I had in stash for this piece. This was my New Year, New Start for 2021, I think. So it was their release in 2020. Yeah, this was my New Start for 2021. New Year, New Start 2021. So that chart came out in 2020. Next piece here is my piece that I use to stitch on rainy days. So I need to catch up rainy days from 2022, and I'll start with 2023. Modern Folk Embroideries The River. This was in the Resolution Stitching box in 2021. So this was my New Year, New Start rainy day in 2022. I am using, what am I using? I am using a Forbidden Fiber Co. The River of Life, which was in that same box as well. And the fabric I picked was cream 56 count Lugana. So here's the floss. Nice blues, a little bit of greens. 1/2 on the 56 count, and it makes it really tiny. This is how wide it is, which I love. It's just really tiny. So there will be no before picture for this one because this was a new start for 2022. Bring it in a little bit, you guys can see it. So I'll work and finish filling on this line, and then I'll go down to the next section, work that, just keep going on down. And then the next one here is the Woodland Christmas series by Tiny Modernist. Yep. And so far we've received 3, so there's been 3 ones. They came first one out in November. This is exclusive with Crazy Annie Stitching. I believe you can still get the series. This is November. This was the stocking. And then this is number 2, and it's a reindeer. And then that was December's. And then January is the Christmas balls with the trees. Trying to get it. There you go. I'm doing these all individually. I think I'll do the odds on Tabas. That was another exclusive from Fortnight Fabrics for Crazy Annie's. And this is where this one is at. So I think I'll continue doing the odds on this piece, because this is a 1/4 of a yard. So I might be able to get 6 of them. I should be able to get 6 of them on here. So there's that one. And I might pick another color out for the even ones, and using the called for fancy flosses. I bought just the fancy floss pack. I was trying to find, there it is, so I can show you just the colors that are the fancy floss colors. There we go. So we've got Weeks Dye Works Syndicity, which is the brown. We've got Weeks Dye Works Fire. There's Classic Colorworks Goldfish and Classic Colorworks Grasshopper. And then the rest are just DMC colors. So I didn't get the full floss kit. I just got like I said, the fancy floss kit. And next one I have here is another birth sampler. I do not have a picture of it with me, but I can put one on the screen. This is on Fortnight Fabrics Cresting Wave. So all I really need to do is to, I believe there's a couple stars up here, his mouth, or his eye, and then put in the baby's information. So this one I want to get done for 2023, sorry. It should have been done for this year, but just got put aside and forgotten about. So I really want to get this one complete so then I can fully finish it and gift it. And the next one here is my 3 Things sampler by Maura Blackburn. I'm doing this as called for floss, called for fabric. Yeah, I'm doing this on, I don't remember what, got it right here. 32 count flax, 2/2 full cross, DMCs, here's where this part is. I'll just do this, it's easier for me. Here's the whole, do the whole thing. Oh, there's the whole sampler. And then we'll just come in and do this way. Because this is where the majority of the work for 2022, if I worked on it, was up in this part up here. This top section. Needle minder once again, Black Needle Society. Would like to work on this one this year as well. Would like to work on all of my pieces every year. But why is this not folding? I don't know. I don't know. There, close enough. So that's my Maura Blackburn 3 Things sampler. And then I have here another kit from my friend, D-Stash, that she did with me. This is a Brucella stamped kit called Sporting Pups. And I have a plan for this one, so if I could get it finished this year, it would be a gift for Christmas. That's my goal. If I just actually put the time in to work into it, it probably would get done. So here is where this is at for this year. Did not work on this one at all in 2022. But that's okay. So I'm just using called for everything because it's a kit. So I just use what came with it. And the next one I got here is another kit. Same thing from my friends, D-Stash, Cinderella Castle. This I was using in 2021 as a travel piece with a different group that they decided to back away from doing monthly challenges and stuff like that, and I just completely forgot about it in 2022. So I'm doing this completely as called for because it was a kit. I think it's 14 count Navy Ada, and no work done on it in 2022. It's going to be a big piece. And here is where we are. I enjoy this one, just didn't take it this year. And that's okay. Next one we got here is, I can show you this. It was a mystery sal, been done now. I think this was 2022's. mystery cell, the beginning of the year or end of 2021, I can't remember. Garden Grow caterpillar cross stitch, using this completely as called for. And this is where I left it at. So this is where this is at for 2022. Did I think a little bit of work on it this year in 2022, but I'm not 100% sure. So I would like to get this one complete and off the list, but we will see what 2022 brings. And this one here, I still have it considered as a WIP because I was working on the ornaments of it, but the main part of it is done. This was the Christmas story sound. Just looking to see if I have a picture. No, just the middle. I think I have like 1 or 2 more ornaments to do. And then it would be completely done. So this was 2021's Mystery Sal with Stitching Book Club. So yeah, I have 1 ornament here and 1 ornament here to do. And then completely finish it out. This is on Fortnight Fabrics. Or is it Fortnight Fabric? No, it's not Fortnight Fabrics. I'm sorry. This is Fog, 28 count, Lugana by Picture This Plus. So this main part, this was the stitch along, the mystery stitch along, the biggest part, and this is completely finished. And then this ornament is done down here. This one here is started, and then like I said, I've got 1 more that goes in there. So I just have like an ornament and a quarter left to do. Did not pull it out in 2022. And then next one we got here is another one that I enjoy. I believe this one got a little bit of love this year. This is Scent of Old Roses by Mirabilia. This piece is a piece that I'm working on in memory of my mother. She liked purple and she liked roses, so thought it was perfect. This is on 28 count Earthen by Picture This Plus. I changed the color because I wasn't liking that darker color. And I have just the top half to do. The bottom, for stitching wise, the bottom all here from here down is complete. There's more whisper thread up here. All the empty spots are beads, and her skin, I don't know if you can, it kind of blends in, but her skin, I'm doing it 1/1, full cross on the skin. So this one I would like to get done in 2023, or at least get the stitching complete in 2023. So I'll have a little bit of fabric left over, which will be nice. Maybe use it for something else, a little piece, a little ornament or something. So that is Scent of Old Roses. Next one I have here is another caterpillar cross stitch mystery stitch along. This was the Made to Create. This one was 2020, 2021, I believe. This one's almost complete, but I did not quite make it this year. I have just a little bit left to do on it. It is called for everything, using their needle minder as well. Bought it as a complete kit. So I have to just finish this top border, which is mirrored on this from this border here, the T and the E, and I believe the they have a floss bobbin as well down here, I believe. Or it could be up here. I don't remember where the floss bobbin is. But this half is almost complete. The inside of the frame is complete. The frame's not on that side, but it's fine. This is the Made to Create. And this one, I, like I said, should be able to get it complete this year. And the next, I got 2 in this bag. Don't have cover photos for them. Oh My Stitching Shop, I think, on Etsy. Could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. This one is, we'll go this way. 22 count hard hanger, 1/1, full cross, called for or close to DMCs, based on a TV show that one of my friends likes. Hopefully I can get this done and gift it this coming Christmas for 2023. And then it's really not much. I mean, it looks like there's a lot. There is still some hair and stuff to complete. And then this one is called Camping. Same fabric, DMC 1/1. So that's the moon, and in the shape of a moon, with a moon here, and then down, once you get a little further down, there's a camping scene. A little camper, not camper, a tent scene. So this was another piece that I enjoy doing. Need to get back to. I think we all say that every time we do these. We need to get back to them. We need to get back to them. And this one here is another kit that was in my friend's D-stash. This is Halloween sampler. Stitch World X Stitch. Using it called for everything. 14 count white Ada. And here is where this one got in 2022. I got these outlined. I think I got the cats up here. Or I don't remember what was done in 2022. But there's not much left for 2023 to finish. So another goal for this one. Get some of these smaller ones out. Another one that I have here is the Sense and Sensibility Jane Austen Mystery Sal from Stitching Book Club in February was when it first started in 2022, I think, or is it 2021? I'm not sure because I don't see any dates on it. I think it was 2021. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't have a cover photo because it was in Mystery Sal. This is on, I don't even have the paper, 28 count, just a blue fabric. I mean, guarantee you can barely see the white in the camera, you can see it in person. But it did not get any love in 2022. So this was a 2021 Mystery Sal, Sense and Sensibility. And next we have NYC Twin Towers scene, Stitching Jules Designs. I know she has renamed it. I don't remember what she's renamed it to. The same pattern, she just changed the name. And I'm stitching it on Sandy Bottom by Fortnight Fabrics, 28 count, 1/1, full cross, with the called for DMCs. And here is where this one got to in 2022. We did some working across the top buildings here, and then I'll come do the bridge, and then I'll do the reflections, and then the water. Or reflections and water at the same time. So I'm doing that one, picking the symbol that isn't stitched and stitching it until the color runs out. The next one here is a Riolis kit that I won in a giveaway from Stacy's Creative Stitch Studio. I think that's what her name is. Her Instagram, and she also has a online needlework store as well. I started this in December of 2022. And using everything that's called for, just 3 colors on red fabric. 14 count, I want to say. I don't remember. It looks, is it 14 or 16? Maybe 16. They're asking you to use 3 strands to do some of the back stitch. To do the cross stitch, they're asking you to do 3 strands. And then some of the back stitch details are either 2 strands or 1 strand. Some of them are 3 strand back stitch too, I believe. So this is some of this detailing in the back work, the back stitching in the black work, white work is 1 or 2 strands. So there will be no before picture for this one. And next one we got here is the Jane's Joy Holiday Joy. Let me find. My printer was running out of ink when I printed it, so it's not as bright as it is. This was a 2021 start, I believe. And I am stitching it just on a fabric, no name, from Magic Hour Cross Stitch Supplies. I believe they're out of Canada. And I believe they still have a store. And I'm doing this 2/2 full cross. And this is where we got to for 2022. This did get some work this year for 2022. So this is up here is towards the middle. So I've made it all the way down, and I believe this is the farthest side minus the border. So I would like to get this quarter finished this year and move on to another quarter. That needle minder was from Fire Puppies when they were in business. So that's Jane's Joy, Carol Manning, I believe. Next one I have here is Frosted Pumpkins Snow Globe Club, and this was started in 2022. There's 4 of them. I'm still working on the first one. So here is this one. Here we go. Whoop. Okay, back though. So here's the first one still. This is Rudolph. I believe there's a penguin. I don't remember what the others. There's 4 in the series. So there's the Snow Globe collection. I gotta grab my bag. Hang on. Okay, there we go. I got it. We'll just stick that back in the bag using the called for, or if I didn't have it, I substituted for something that was close to the called for. And next one that I got here is Stitchonomy's Halloween Storybook from 2021. Gilded 28 count, 2/2 full cross. And this is where we got to this year. I did work on it a little bit. There are some of the blocks that have missing stitches in them, so I still don't have that color. I need to get that color. Next one is Narnia. I found it. This was 2021, the big one that she did, that she was able to get the okay for from the C.S. Lewis Foundation to make a cross-stitch pattern. But she only had so many to do, and once she'd sold out, she was sold out. So unfortunately, this is not available anymore. This is on Aqua Linen 28 count fabric flare. DMC's 2/2 full cross. The colors in the camera blend in, but you can see them, the blues, you can see them in real life. This one, I think, is Black Needle Society. This one did not get any love for 2022. When I did my WIP Go board, this was one piece that was called for my on my WIP Go board, and I couldn't find it for the longest time, and I just found it today, getting ready to do this video. So I'm happy that I found this one. Next one I didn't bring the cover photo in. It's Teachers Have a Big Heart, along those lines, imaginating. 22 count hard hanger, I believe. 2/1 full cross. This is going to be mine when I'm done with it, so I'm not really in a rush to get it done. The other one that I finished earlier this year was a gift that I need to fully finish this year. And this one I changed colors because what I had ordered from 123 Stitch wasn't the full what was called for on the pattern for some reason. I got random colors, so I had to change them up and go from there. So this one did not get love for 2022. But hopefully I can pull it out in 2023. And next we have this piece right here. This is Cozy Cabin. December 22, just Cross Stitch Magazine. This is the piece. And here's where I'm at. There's a little bit up in the corner, up here, that I haven't. This was started in 2022. So I have a little bit of the wreath to do. All these need to be filled in snowflakes. Gotta fill in the windows, and then it's just backstitch to fill in, outline the bow here and these. And I changed the colors because I didn't have the called for colors. So the bow is a little more brown than red, which I think it still looks good. The greens are kind of, and I messed up here. So I don't know. I was using the wrong color when I was doing it on the top corner, the top section of the wreath. So I don't know if I'll go through and change out those ones that were the wrong color. And this was Black Needle Society by Monthly Box as well. And my last piece is a popular one. It's the Game of Thrones. This is, I'll insert the picture here of what it was before I put it in the frame, because this row of pages got completely finished. And then this is the start of the next row of pages. Page-wise, I believe I'm about 50%, but percentage-wise with Pattern Keeper, I'm like 40-something percent, 48%. So it's almost 50%. So there is Game of Thrones. And those are all my projects that I have. I hope that everybody enjoyed this video, and hope everybody has a great 2023, and I will see you at the end of January. Bye, everyone.